Been reporting on fentanyl extensively since 2015 when drug dealers started mixing it more with heroin. Now the situation is much worse with fake prescription pills and tainted cocaine in the drug supply.
Fentanyl is poisoning a whole generation of people, and we have to overcome this stigma as a community and as a nation.
From our first reporting on fentanyl when a crisis emerged on Long Island, the death rates have exploded locally and nationwide, as the man-made opioid is now turning up in rainbow pills, counterfeit painkillers, and cocaine.
Throughout the U.S. in this last year, over 107,000 people have died from an overdose or fentanyl-related poisoning.
In November, 10,000 counterfeit oxycodone pills were found under a coffee table in a Bronx living room. In Queens, overdose deaths are up more than 50% this year, 315 people so far. 3 in 4 deaths are fentanyl-related.
Out of all the overdoses here in Queens County, 75% of them were linked to a fentanyl overdose, which means that whatever they were either smoking or using had a fentanyl additive in it.
The Drug Enforcement Administration issued a bulletin recently warning 6 in 10 counterfeit pills contain a potentially lethal dose of fentanyl.
I also think it's important to note, Mary, that 50% of the people who are dying from overdoses in Queens County are over the age of 50. And that is a very surprising number. Some people do get hooked on pain medications when they are validly sick or validly hurt. And then from those prescriptions, when they run out, sometimes they turn to the streets.
But tens of thousands of the dead are young. In Virginia, Kerry Rhodes' son, Taylor, a one-time high school tennis player, started using opioids after sustaining a shoulder injury. He died from a fentanyl overdose in 2019.
Nothing prepares you for, what that's like as a mom. It's the worst moment of my life.
Grieving parents and drug treatment specialists say families need to conduct open dialogue, especially during the holiday season when stress and loneliness can lead to more drug use.
There's an old saying, we're as sick as our secrets, and there's no reason to feel shame or guilt.
The Drug Enforcement Administration now has a memorial wall it calls the Faces of Fentanyl. Families can send a photo of a loved one who has died to represent the terrible toll of fentanyl poisoning.